Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into the Housewives of Dubai season 2, episode 10. They're still in Dubai. They on day 3. It's still the night where we left off here when they was going to dinner, and we ended up leaving off where Samberry, Caroline Samberry, Brooke. Caroline Brooks and T. Lee was still at the house while the other ladies had already got ready to leave to go to the dinner. So we ended up finding out that Brooks ended up saying that, she was in the earlier that day, she was when she was in the car, they was in the car right at the when they went to the spiritual thing, that she actually seen how the dresses was, and she actually told Lisa that she really didn't care for that color and whatever and somewhat. And I'm like, girl, it don't matter what color you don't care for. It's just one night. It's not a big of a deal. She said, I don't look good in mustard. I said, girl, you actually do look good in mustard. It actually complements your skin, to be honest. But you gonna make a bigger deal than what it is. So they ended up making up their mind that them three were not really, they weren't going. And the other ladies ended up going to the dinner. And they sitting there. The dresses was gorgeous. They showed the ladies getting there who went to dinner. Dresses was, this designer can design her ass off. Baby, she can design. Because them suckers was, they were beautiful. Beautiful. And they was beautiful and they was nice. And they was actually would have looked good on every single woman. The other three ladies would have wore them. I seen the one T. Lee was in, and it was actually, that purple was actually beautiful. It was not ugly at all. But the other ladies ended up at the dinner, and they ended up at dinner. They saying they ended up calling to find out because Lisa said she did hear T. Lee say something before she left the house that she wasn't really feeling the color or whatever, and she felt a little slighted by that, but she didn't really let it get to her. So Sarah ended up calling Brooks, and Brooks said, well, I'm not, Brooks went, well, mine didn't have no buttons on it. And Sarah said, mine didn't have nothing on it either, sweetie. And she said, well, I just decided I'm not coming and stuff. And, that really pissed Lisa off and whatever and stuff. And, so that made Ayan mad too. So, they sit and enjoy their dinner and everything. So we gonna go back to the ladies at the house. So we got the ladies at the house. So they actually had a little fun at the house. They ate and whatever, chit chatted, and it was very nice to see them just get along. The three of them. Definitely Brooks and T. Lee. They were acting, they was fun, they were back to their normal old sisterhood that they have. Their best friendship. And it was nice. They said they was goofy and whatever. They were doing imitating uh Samberry and stuff like that. They really had a nice time. So it seemed like the ladies had a good time at dinner and the ladies had a good time at the house. So the other ladies finally got back to the house. And, they were going to say Lisa was going to say how she was going to tell them how she was feeling when she got there. Ayan was already pissed. So when Ayan got in there, Ayan said, because they said, oh, y'all look beautiful and whatever. Ayan, said it was T. Lee. T. Lee, she said, oh, Shmay, you look a mess. She ain't know you look basic. I ain't gonna tell the girl. She said, girl, you look basic. I said, oh, God, here she go. So I started cutting her down. She cut T. Lee down so bad. I said, damn, I feel sorry for her a little bit. Because, girl, you could have just went. So, Ayan went on a rant, cutting her down. Then she ended up cutting Samberry down. Because she really mad at Samberry. And she told Samberry she made it hurt. And she cut her down and whatever for not coming and stuff like that. And Lisa ended up telling how she felt about them not showing up because it's disrespectful. Y'all also were disrespectful for me, but y'all were disrespectful to not only these people, the culture, but y'all were disrespectful to the designer, and stuff. So T. Lee ended up apologizing, and Brooke apologized. Stanberry apologized for Ish, cause that ain't her. That ain't her. She ain't apologizing because she don't feel like she needed to apologize. Excuse me, but moving on from there, the ladies ended up going to bed and whatever, except Brooke and T. Lee. They stayed up. They went into the dining room to talk a little bit more, and we ended up finding out Brooke said she only apologized because she felt like she needed to apologize, and because T. Lee apologized, and then they were just chit chatting about their friendship and working their friendship out, and doing that, they ended up hearing they spotted Ayan coming past, so they hid under the table and be quiet. I said, "Oh God, they a mess." Until she went past. I said, "They so damn silly." I said, "So after that, so we got the next day. So the next day, let me see. Hold on a minute." So the next morning we got Samberry. So Samberry ended up calling her husband in Spain and stuff. It's like four in the morning there. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning in Spain. So she called him and tell him what happened with the voice note, and that Ayan is mad at her and that she's gonna fix it with Ayan today their last, I'm gonna say their last day of the trip. And because they going to some ladies are going on RVs, and her Ayan is going to lunch, and they're gonna go on the Bali's swing, they famous swing there, so to fix their relationship and stuff like that. So Ayan is getting ready for the day and stuff, and she said, telling her hairdresser, her makeup artist and stuff, that she getting ready for this thing, and she's still mad at her for the way it went down and stuff like that, because she and whatever. And I'm like, girl, you can't put out, I said, at the end of the day, you can't put everything on Samberry. It's like, girl, you did what you did because you knew what you was doing. But we're gonna get to that. So after that, we ended up the ladies ended up going to their going ladies went to go on RV, uh, got on the RVs and stuff, and then Samberry and Ayan went and did their thing, went to lunch. So the ladies on the RV and stuff, they ended up having a good time doing that and everything. They had a blast. So we're gonna get down to Samberry and Ayan. So Samberry and Ayan go to lunch. On their ride there, they was so damn quiet in that damn car, y'all. I was like, what's going on? Can't even talk to each other? Wow. But so they get to the place, they ended up getting down. Samberry get down to business. Samberry said, she said, if I knew the voice note was from Lisa, I wouldn't have done that. I don't want to hurt your friendship with your best friend. That's not something that I wanted to do. And so I am making a big point, like, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me? Why would you even bring that up, and stuff like that and stuff. I trusted you, and because she ended up telling me that she was not gonna trust me with something, with anything else and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like, girl, you can't blame nobody for what you did. It's like you did that, Your best friend sent that to you. She didn't send that to you to show to Samberry or anybody else. That between you and her. Nobody else should have been seeing that. And you knew when you sent it to Samberry that Samberry is a messy queen. The queen of a queen. She is messy. And she will do what she needs to do. At a drop of a dime. Definitely, if it's for somebody that she does not care about and it was for Sarah, baby, she was gonna do it. And so, she said sorry to Ayan and stuff. And they said they're gonna move on. So Ayan said that she knows now, she looking at things kind of differently since this talk about her situation with her bestie, and I'm like, girl, you a flaky ass person, because I said it seemed like you have this notion that Leslie don't allow you to have friends, but I said Leslie don't care who you friends with. She don't. But if somebody that talked about this last, like, Sandberry dogged her at the try to dog her out at the reunion, and this is your best friend. You treat her like your sister, because if you can treat this person, you say this person like your sister. If you can allow somebody to talk to your sister the way Sandberry talked to her at the reunion, and try to accuse her of what she accused her of in her business, what you allow somebody to say about your own flesh and blood. Make sense, Ayan. But moving on from there, her Ayan goes on the swing and stuff. They do the swing separately and whatever. And they had a great time. So everybody get back to the house. End up finding out Lisa said, I don't really care about Lisa said when it comes to her, Ayan and Sandberry, she ain't, I'm staying out of their relationship. She ain't, they can figure it out on their own. And I said that's the best thing you could do. Because I said as long as they don't involve you in it and it ain't nothing that you have to be involved with, if she don't come to you with a problem that she wants your advice on it, leave it alone. Just don't deal with it. So after that, so after that, they back at the house. So we got Sarah and her bestie. I can't remember her bestie name to save my life, but a sad note to that, y'all. So her and the bestie are not even. I said I don't think they even friends anymore. And right now, because Sarah bestie done put out an official statement that she done stepped down from the company, and in the personal life they not friends no more. I said so. Ooh, I said so. It's deep, deep. I said I wish this was on the show. But back to the topic at hand. So her and Sarah sit down, and Sarah tells her about the male friend, the Germany guy, that he got mad at her. He don't want her to take this interview with this athlete. Because the athlete have his shirt off or whatever, but the male friend and the guy athlete don't get along. They don't really know each other, but they don't get along. They didn't have like I want to say conversation maybe online or whatever. He don't like him or whatever. He told her he don't want her to do the interview. And the interview, she makes $45K just to sit down with this man and have an interview with him. And she debating if she gonna take the interview. And so the best friend said, girl, is he paying your bills? Is he paying your bills? Is he taking care of your child? Is he putting food on your table? Shwayne, why are you studying this? He ain't doing nothing for you. He ain't doing nothing for you. So why are you even studying this? Shwayne, hey, why you Shwayne? No, Shwayne, because he's not Shwayne. Let me get you clear, girl. Shwayne, say, let me get you together, girl, right now. Shwayne, because he's not here right now, Shwayne, I can't say it to him, but I'm gonna say it to you. You need to get your together. You let him control you. We don't do that. And she said, I'm gonna think about, and whatever. So after that, there was getting ready to do a little. Sarah had another like a prayer thing going. She had the palm reader coming, so they setting up and everything. And Sandberry Caroline S had got these wooden, wooden stuff. And in the Bali culture, they they think of the male stuff as the wooden ones. They worship them as a spiritual thing, which I'm like okay, alrighty, if that's they flavor. Do what you do. Ain't no shame in my pocket, shoot. I said so. Okay. So yeah, Sam Berry was passing them out to every lady. They came down for the party or whatever. So Sarah had the palm reader come in. The palm reader ended up reading everybody's hand, and she read Sarah's hand and told Sarah there's a something negative in her life. There's a negative person in her life that she needs to get out of her life, and whatever they was talking about. The her bestie said, the dude, girl, you need to let him go. Then they did a reading on then the reading went to Tilly. So they did Tilly. They told Lacey that said that she is smart and she need not there's one woman that she does not need to trust. And it was I want to say Ayan said Brooke. It's Brooke, girl. Cause Brooke was upstairs using the Brooke was upstairs on the toilet cause she didn't ate cheese and she like lactose intolerant. Yeah, and that cheese tearing her stomach up. Then the lady did Sandberry and told Caroline Sandberry. Caroline asked that she's gonna have a baby. She's gonna have a baby boy if I'm not mistaken. And Caroline looking like a deer in the head, like what the hell you talking about? I don't want no damn child. She, I don't want no child, girl. I ain't giving this man no child. He can't get that out of me. She looked like, Heifer, you better take that back, girl. I don't want that child in my spirit. Say, oh, shoot, I gotta have this talk with this man when I get home. Ah, then she did Lisa. She said Lisa needs to control her emotions and stop keeping she need to control her emotion and stop keeping in negative stop keeping in the negative energy and emotion, like stop keeping the stuff bottled in and letting it then wait until it festers to the top. She don't need to do that. And I think that she said the right thing, because I said when it comes to her family and her doing so much, I think that she just need to hire help. She has the money, just hire help. Moving on from that, um, we got to then we did Caroline Brooke finally came down. She feeling a little better. So the lady ended up telling her that she's gonna be coming into some money, more money, and I'm like, that's good for her, and told her to control her emotions. I said yes, because her emotion is all over the place, and the palm reader told all the ladies to so the palm reader told all the ladies that they needed to need to have good energy and learn how to control their emotions, which they not gonna do. And the good energy ain't gonna last for long. But moving on from there, the ladies ended up sitting down and we ended up having Lisa ended up ladies ended up sitting down having dinner and whatever, and we ended up finding out how Lisa Ayan may be by the dinner when she got her teeth looked at, and she could be the age of 40, what was it, 45? She could be, it's between 45 through 50. That's her age range that she could be. So, who knows what her age may be. Real age may be. Also they ended up partying the night away and stuff, and they had a really great time overall. So it seemed like they had a wonderful time in Bali. We ended up finding out that Caroline said that, if her husband was there, she wouldn't have. She said she glad that she came on the trip. She wouldn't have had this as much fun if her husband was around. I said I don't think she would have had that much fun, but she seemed like she had a better time later as the night went on, as they've been there. But overall, it was a good episode. Gotta watch this week episode, and I get back at y'all later. It's your boy Paul, and like, share all social medias. I get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.